Greetings, my movie geeks. Uncharted is directed by Ruben Fleischer and stars Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake and Sully. Now, this is an adaptation of an extremely popular game series, and it has been anticipated for years. Out of all the games that I play, on PlayStation, Uncharted is probably the best for a movie adaptation. It's Indiana Jones for a different generation, and I am all for that. There was a lot of negativity towards the choice of the actors, and in the reviews I've seen, they discuss the problems with the casting choices, and there are problems to a point. Tom Holland is young. He looks too young to play Drake, but the way the film is set up at the beginning of his career, and the fact that Holland is extremely charismatic and able to pull off stunts, means he's actually a great choice for Drake. He's only as young as he is right now. As an origin for Drake, it works extremely well. The differences to the game shouldn't surprise anyone, because if this was a straight copy, I don't think it would work as well. Why see a film that you know exactly how it plays out? You wouldn't. Sully is the older treasure hunter who enlists the help of Drake, played here by Mark Wahlberg.
He almost got me killed.
Clockwise, Sully!
Well, it was 50-50, so I made a guess.
Clearly.
This casting is wrong. If anything, Wahlberg would be a better, older Drake. And I wouldn't even like that. He doesn't even have the moustache. Does he?
What is that thing on your face?
Yeah, puberty's right around the corner, kid. You can grow your own.
The problem with Wahlberg is he is just playing another Wahlberg character. You know, with a high voice, Wahlbergian style of acting. It isn't bad, but it's not really Sully. However, despite feeling this, he's not actually that bad in the role, and does make it his own. Again, this is before the games and before the relationships they have in the game, so it does make sense that we're growing into that. There's been a lot of films in the past few years that have aimed to get a character to how the audience knows and loves them. Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider doesn't have her double guns until the very end. Han Solo gets everything he has in the first Star Wars film handed to him. Blaster, waistcoat, vest, it's a vest. And even his bloody name.
What's your name, son?
Hunt.
What? Who are your people?
I don't have people. I'm alone.
Solo. Come to think of it, Tomb Raider has a lot of similarities to this, as that was a good, well-paced film that told the story of the character in her early years. They're very, very similar. What I really enjoyed about this film was Drake, Sully and Chloe, played by Sophia Taylor-Ali, are on the hunt for a treasure, and about halfway through the film, they do follow the clues to an underground tomb/temple area, and I said to myself, I can't believe this is it, that it's finishing now. I was so engrossed that I thought it was ending, which to me shows me how much I was enjoying the film. The story is interesting. It's an origin story to the characters and the games, and sets up the world nicely. It doesn't shy away from any of its influences either, with nods to the games and other influences like Indiana Jones throughout. One problem with it was it's a 12A in the UK anyway. On one hand, it's good because I got to take my 8-year-old to see it. On the other hand, it felt a little bloodless. There's a scene which you'll know once you've seen it, that could have benefited from being a little bit bloodier, but that's the world. Comparing it to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and there's a lot of gruesome effects in that film, but for some reason filmmakers and the regulators seem to think that younger audiences can't handle that stuff anymore. Raiders was a PG, and yet Uncharted is higher. It makes no sense. But there is a lot of swearing in it. Overall, I was anticipating Uncharted. I could see past the casting choices and understood why they were what they were. I really enjoyed it, and I am hoping that they make enough money to warrant a sequel. They already set up future characters and storylines within this, but not in a way that makes it unbearable. I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed. It's an entertaining action flick that does exactly what it set out to do. If you like the Uncharted games, you should enjoy this. If you don't know the games, this might be a way into those for you. It has something for everyone. It stands alone as a film. I'm going to give Uncharted a 4 out of 5 and hope we get more. Thank you for watching. I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. Please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified every time we upload a video. And I will see you next time.